Welcome to sunny San Bernardino, where rain will not be an issue today. We will be making history, though, as Utah, who is undefeated this week, will put that undefeated record on the line against last year's champion, the team from Nevada who's been facing elimination for 3 straight games. It is the Mountain Region Championship.
Moments like this are once in a lifetime.
An event as pure and joyful as anything you will find. It's over!
They've come so far for the chance to play on their field of dreams.
And a backflip for the ages.
Williamsport awaits.
Another hit, her 4th.
Ready to make memories.
It's gone!
That will last forever.
This game is over!
We continue to lock down spots in Williamsport, and we will be sending one of these teams all the way across the country. Next week, Utah and Nevada will compete for the Mountain Region title. We have been locking down slots all week, in fact, all over the country. 10 up for grabs in the United States. Here in the Mountain Region, 5 teams descended upon San Bernardino. We're down to 2. Utah and Nevada will compete for the right to move on to the Little League World Series. Nevada, winner last year, they have been facing elimination since they lost their opener. Utah is undefeated, and this is only their 3rd game of the week. So good afternoon, everybody. Sam Gore along with Greg Olson. And when we talk about Utah, Greg, I mean, we got to talk about dominance because they have obliterated their opposition.
They really have. I mean, 35 runs scored, giving up 7 here in San Bernardino. 1 through 12, they are dangerous. They got 5 players hitting above 800. They got 10 players with multiple RBIs in this tournament. I mean, you can go through it. Maverick Andrus with a home run. Eli Platt is 6 for 6 here in San Bernardino. They have just getting it done, and they've been getting it done since the state championship.
They have not played since Tuesday, so they've had a few days to think about this moment, whereas Nevada has had to work hard to get to this championship. They lost their opener, so this will be the 5th game of the week for these young guys from Nevada. We'll see if they are ready, if they have the momentum. They played yesterday, in fact. Utah has been dominant, but will that dominance come to an end? It's all down to this game. We'll have it for you on the other side. The Little League Baseball Regionals on ESPN are brought to you by the all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic. Need some ice cream today here in the Mountain Region, which is being played in San Bernardino. This is a fairly new region. It didn't debut until 2022. In fact, Colorado is here for the first time as a member of the Mountain Region. Henderson Little League, not the same Little League that we'll see today, but it is from the same city of Henderson. They won last year. But, Greg, let's talk about pressure, because this is the first time Utah has faced elimination, and Nevada's been facing it all week.
I mean, you can look at it from both sides. Okay, Utah has just dominated both of their games. 19-5 versus Wyoming, 16-2 versus Colorado. They are on an all-time high. They are just killing everybody. And then you go to the other side and you got Nevada, and Nevada has had to fight their way through the losers bracket, and under duress, under pressure, they have found a way to get it done and get it done well.
Utah has just been putting up so many runs since the state tournament started. They've scored almost 100 runs when you combine their state tournament and what they've done here. Overall, 5 players hitting over 800 in the state tournament in San Bernardino, and they will be sending a very powerful lineup up to the plate. We have the continuous batting order in Little League Baseball, so everybody that is dressed out and able to play gets to come to the plate. Just 9 traditional players out in the field, and it does change the dynamic of the game. So let's see who they're going to face, Greg. Wyatt Erickson
Wyatt's been stellar at shortstop for this Nevada team, and he gets the ball in the biggest moment. He has been a workhorse on the mound for this team, 1-0 in this tournament. He's already pitched over 4 innings, 3 strikeouts, and has thrown very well.
Always interesting to see how the managers approach this championship game in terms of the way they utilize the pitchers. Do you make a lot of changes, or do you let guys go as long as they can?
I'm always a guy that you dance with the date that you brought. You know, your best guys, you throw them out there, and if they don't have it that day, you got your second best guy ready, hope.
The winner to the Little League World Series, Eli Platt, is the first batter, and he takes a strike. Platt and his brother both on this team. We'll see his younger brother Carter a little bit later. That's on the ground, goes off the glove of Erickson, and that is going to allow Platt to get down to first base safe.
Eli Platt remains perfect, now 7 for 7 in this regional. Fastball away, and it just clips off Erickson's glove. He's been so good at shortstop, and with that clip, his second baseman was going to get where the ball was up the middle. Just a bad break for Nevada.
Ezra Bird up to bat now, fouls it off. This offense for Utah, they've been hitting .578 during the regional play.
It's almost video game numbers, Sam.
A Bird's 5 of 6. 1-1 the count. Ezra's 5'5", 125 pounds, from St. George, Utah, which is where this Dixie Little League team is from. He lifts that out into center field, and the second baseman, Berenick, runs over to make the grab.
Nice job by Berenick to drop step and get back there into that Bermuda Triangle in center field. Well done.
Center field is covered nicely by Caleb Gomez. We saw him make a play worthy of SportsCenter top 10 yesterday. Maverick Andrus, who will be the pitcher for Utah, up to bat. He's the son of the manager, Nate. They have a long tradition in their family of making the regional level in Little League Baseball. His dad made it back in '89. The 2 brothers that made it as well. Good pitch.
Just like his brother Moose, who I think I had a couple back in 2017, 2018 in this regional. He's hitting really well in this regional.
That gets away from Soranaka. Runner runs down to second. So Eli Platt standing on second base right now. Soranaka has been about as good a catcher as we've seen this week. That he locks down the plate. That was a tough one for him to catch up with. Did you catch that little nugget a moment ago? Coach Andrus hit a home run against Nevada.
Did he really?
Yeah, when he was here at this stage. 3-2.
I know his brother Moose, a home run in '89. I know his brother Moose in 17 and 18 hit multiple home runs.
Andrus laces that over to second. What a play by Gunnar Berenick.
Gunnar Berenick getting it done. Laser for second base, and he takes it himself for the 4U double play.
Nevada coming to the plate here in the bottom of the first. They survived an elimination game yesterday against Colorado.
Gunnar Godin got it done on the mound. 6 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, no runs given up, scattered 2 hits. And Oliver Johnson at the plate was 3 for 3 with an RBI. And Nevada was able to get 2 runs late in the game to blow it open.
Here's their batting order. They will send 12 to the plate. Godin is an extra hitter today. He was the starting pitcher yesterday. He used his limit of pitches, so we won't see him. He's the son of former major leaguer Chad Godin. That's Caleb Gomez, the leadoff hitter, who started the game yesterday with a triple. And they'll be going up against manager's son. We just saw him at bat, Maverick Andrus.
He pitched a gem in the state championship game, and he's just one of those guys. He's thrown one inning here, but just not afraid of the moment, competitive. I mean, he's watched his brothers play here, and now it's his time.
First pitch is a ball to Gomez. Fascinating young man. He's destined for greatness. He already hosts his own podcast. It's called Pass the Ball. It's about mental health struggles in youth student athletes. And his favorite book is Mental Toughness for Mental Athletes. And I can't wait to see what he becomes one day.
Oh, that's awesome. I saw his pregame routine is to have a pep talk with the team and then say a prayer. Just a really fascinating young man.
Takes a strike. Andrus throws the first strike of the game. He's the co-captain of this team. No shortage of enthusiasm out there. These two teams sent a lot of fans here. Big group will be heading to Williamsport next week. That's a quick turnaround for these West Coast teams, Greg.
Yeah, it really is, but this is what they live for right now. This is it. They don't want summer to end, and they don't want to go back to school. Hey, you know what? If it's a short turnaround, that's so be it.
Andrus walks Gomez. So both teams get a runner on right away.
Yeah,
that's the Gomez family over there.
Sorry, Sam. That's what happens. You get a guy in this moment, and he's so geared up for this spot. And your first 4, 5, 6 pitches, hopefully not that many, are elevated because of the adrenaline flow that you're just not used to in Little League.
I like the routine of Andrus, Greg, and as a former pitcher yourself, I'm sure you like that. He does a lot of breathing techniques out there on the mound.
Yeah, well, you could, with travel ball, these guys are so used to pitching out of the stretch. He checks the runner, takes his breath, and then comes set, picks up home plate.
That gets through the infield. Runner will hold at second. Platt made a good try. Left his feet to try to stop it, but McGee is safely on. Runners at first and second.
High fastball, and he gets around, spins it through the 56 hole. Great effort by Eli Platt to try to knock it down and get a chance at second base. This skids off of his glove.
Wyatt Erickson, the pitcher, coming up to the plate now for Nevada. They've got 2 on here in the bottom of the first. They jumped on Colorado early yesterday. Lyle fields it, rifles it to third, but not in time. But they got the lead runner. So the runner's still on first and second, but 1 down.
I like that play. He knew exactly what he was going to do. Ground ball to me. I'm going to touch third base, go across the diamond. Or you could take it if the ball's to his left. He was probably going to go to second base, try for the double play that way. But I like the play. He knew what he was going to do with it, and he got it done.
Thank you, buddy.
Big O coming to the plate. Oliver Johnson. He is 8 of 11 this week. Has not struck out. I love his little good luck routine before a game. He does 15 push-ups, 15 sit-ups, 15 squats, and listens to his lock-in music. That's how he warms up. And he continues to pound the ball, but that goes right to center field. And Ezra Bird makes the catch. Runners have to hold.
Oliver Johnson just remains hot. This ball is blistered. Check out Ezra Bird getting a great jump off the bat. Nice route. Gets there on time. Textbook center field.
4th time Johnson's gotten out this week. This is Noah Latalu. Latalu plays first base defensively for Nevada. He also may be an arm they go to if they need. He's already thrown a no-hitter this year. Atalu has quite the baseball heritage in his family. He's of Samoan descent. His uncle, Tony Saleta, was the first Samoan major league player ever. And now we've had several more. Puts that into left center. Runner makes the turn and will come home. Gomez, no stopping him. And Nevada, for the second straight day, putting a run up in the first inning.
This is just a great piece of hitting. Fastball inner part of the plate. Stays inside of it. Carves it over shortstop. RBI single. This kid's been getting it done at the plate, talking about Noah.
And the speed of Gomez, too, because that was in shallow left. Manamaluma, the catcher, having a word with Andrus. Runners at first and third now, 2 outs. Here's Parker Soranaka. He's the catcher. Pops that up. It goes out of play. This Nevada team, they've been playing together since they were little guys, even more little than they are now. And so he is one of the 4-time Little League state champions on this team that has made it up to this level. They have 3 players that have won 4 Nevada state championships. Parker's dad, one of the coaches of this team, usually on third base, Jeff Soranaka. Pulls the bat back and draws the ball. There's a look at, you'll see that Parker's dad, Jeff.
You see Parker do this on occasion, square around a bunt, brings the third baseman way in off the grass, usually pulls it back.
And that 2 times in a row. This time, though, Andrus unfazed, throws the strike, 2-2 with 2 outs. Soranaka with 2 singles and a double this week. He's had 2 RBIs. A single here would bring in another run. Count goes full. Soranaka will take his base. Strike 3, excuse me. Big pitch to get out of trouble by Andrus. And Soranaka will have to shake it off.
Nevada strikes first. Latalu single over, scores a run. Nevada up 1-0 going into the top of the second.
The excitement of the World Series can be downloaded in the new Little League World Series app. Fans can view schedules, watch highlights, and plan their experience using the official Little League World Series app. Download it today for Apple and Android devices. You are going to want to have that app to follow the Little League World Series, which starts next Wednesday. The Utah team is representing Dixie Little League, and that is in St. George, Utah. Here's some facts and figures about St. George. Wow, over 300 days of sunlight a year. And they are no strangers to this situation. They have made the Mountain Region Finals in each of the first 2 years of this tournament. They lost to a Nevada team last year. Noah Manamaluma up to bat. He's the catcher. His hobby's lifting weights. Gotta love that.
I saw that. That's really good. Good time to get started.
Well, his philosophy is if you're not practicing, somebody else is, and he'll be ready to take your job. Yeah, love this guy. Coaches, keep your eye on him. Got to get used to saying Mana Maluna.
Had 3 home runs in the state the state tournament.
A good swing.
Utah, we mentioned, scored 35 runs in their first 2 games, and it was 3 up, 3 down in the first inning against Nevada today. But it's the first time they have faced elimination. This is their 3rd game. They beat Wyoming and then beat Colorado. And a strikeout by Erickson.
Really nice pitch. Soranaka, his catcher, sets up off the plate just a little bit. He paints that part of the plate. Just gets the swing outside the zone. Great pitch.
And Soranaka does call an excellent game behind the plate. We've been seeing that all week.
I love that he sets up, he's working the plate, he's moving around. Me as an old pitcher, give me a good target to throw to. Little frame job right there. Yeah. Thought he got it too. He was almost disappointed he didn't get the call. He goes, man, I framed that up so good. You got to call that.
He's still mad about the strikeout call in the last inning. Strike. Haslam, a musician, plays the piano.
Look at him back there stealing strikes, Sam.
Yeah. Jack is the youngest of 5 children. Slices that into right, and it's got to be pretty good for Dominic Leno not to get it. 2 down.
All right, first piece of this is an amazing piece of hitting because this ball would have hit him in the back foot. So he drops the head of the bat, gets a nice swing on it, hits it hard, and then Leno right there makes a running catch coming in.
Leno has made so many spectacular plays in right field this week for Nevada. This is their 5th game. They played Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, yesterday.
Hey, good take, good take.
Good stop by Soranaka. Drex Lyle is the batter. Big Yankees fan.
A good take. Hey, let's go. Get it, big.
Goes after that 2-1. Erickson has been so good on the mound so far for Nevada. So was Godin yesterday for this team. And remember, Chad Godin, the former major leaguer who is Gunner's dad, he works with the pitchers on this team, though he's not an official coach. So they've got some great mentoring.
Good cut.
Greg, I know you said you did that too, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I had 2 sons that went through. One still in college playing at UAB. The other one played at Auburn and did the Little League thing all growing up. It was fun for me. Really good take. Home plate umpire is saying no, he did not go.
No. So that is the first walk given up by Erickson. Go ahead, Greg.
No, it's a lot of fun. I didn't ever like to be one of the coaches on the field. I wanted to be able to get away, but every practice, every game, I'm talking to the kids and just working on mechanics and how important it is to be mechanically sound so that you can throw strikes. And then all of a sudden now you can start working on some other pitches.
That's hit right to the shortstop, picked up by McGee, makes the easy throw over. And the explosiveness of Utah has not been able to figure out Wyatt Erickson so far. It is 99 degrees right now here in San Bernardino, but virtually no humidity coming in off the desert. We're in the shadow of the San Bernardino Mountains, and Andrus stays on the mound for Utah. Nevada up 1-0 as we head into the bottom of the second. Dominic Leno will be the batter. It's known as Big Bomb Dom. He's the right fielder. What a great nickname. Swings on the first pitch. Fouls it back.
You know, Sam, I was sitting there, I was looking at him yesterday and looking at this stance, and it just clicked with me finally. It's a little Jeff Bagwell with the hands close to, with the elbows close together and the bat upright. Now Bagwell had a little bit wider stance, but he certainly hit his share of bombs as well.
Good call. His favorite baseball players, Shohei Ohtani. In fact, that's the person he'd most like to meet, so he could ask him how he generates so much power. Got underneath that one, sends it into right center. Leno, Big Bomb Dom, keeps running, and he'll slide into third. Safe.
I need my face out here too, buddy.
Fastball down in the zone. Goes down there, gets it, drives it out to right center. Nice stroke. You can see the power. It was just a short, quick stroke through the ball. And right when he hits it, he is off and running. He's not thinking double, he's thinking triple. Great base running, great piece of hitting.
He had his head down and was in a full sprint. Jimmy Foss now will try to bring him in, no outs. Leno standing on third. Foss has been 7 of 10 this week with 2 RBIs. That gets by the catcher. They hold the runner. Manamaluma avoided letting that run score. Nevada scored a run in the bottom of the first. They're threatening here again. Coach Andrus coming out to the mound. Talk to his son.
Doing good, feeling good, guys. Ready to rock and roll. Hey, let's kind of go in. If we get a hard grounder coming back at us, let's go try and shoot him down at home. Okay. If our ball's taking us to first base, let's go ahead and get the out. I'll trade now for a run. 2 runs is not going to win this game. I can promise you that, right? Our bats are going to come up. I want you to live on that corner, on that white line, okay? In between corner and white line. Let's live there on the outside corner. Hit some spots. Let's go get them right here, okay? Let's do it right here. Hey, Utah, baby, right here, Utah. Let's go. Utah, baby. Let's do it.
Well done. I like it. Goes out there, gives everybody in the infield the game plan. Ball hit right at you. We're going to try to take the guy out at home plate. If it's taking you away from home plate, then make sure you get the out at first. I'll trade the run for an out. Loved it.
Well, he said this is such a well-disciplined team. They're very coachable. They take instruction well. Foss on the ground to second. They'll have to go to first. Run will score.
Right behind you, bro. Right behind you. Right behind you.
So Nevada takes a 2-0 lead. Jimmy Foss driving in the run.
Nice piece of hitting, fastball away. And infield's in. When you hit the ball hard, you got a chance to make something happen, and he does. Hit it hard to second base. Gets the run in.
Luke Lentz steps up to bat now to try to keep this Nevada rally going. Night before game, Luke lays his uniform out on the floor, and he puts baseball cards of his favorite players all around his uniform. Leaves it there overnight.
You and I are on the same page, Sam. I saw that. I love that. Now, I wrote that same note down.
Yeah. Oh, 0-2. Andrus looking for the strikeout. He's thrown one so far. That was to end the last inning.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Second strikeout for Andrus as Utah settles down now after giving up a run. 2 outs.
I love his focus. And I'm talking about Maverick Andrus. It just hasn't blinked yet. You know, he's given up 2 runs. The triple didn't blink. You know, coach came out, had the conversation, and he is just taking care of business right now. Got back to it, gave up the run, got the out. Big strikeout right there.
Speaking of big, Liam Sparks, who's just under 6 feet tall, hits that sharply to second. Just got him. Let's see if they challenge. See, Sparks, that's the signal for challenge. Not sure if coach will oblige or not. If he doesn't challenge, it's the 3rd out. He was called out. They are not going to challenge, so that'll be the 3rd out. Here's that play again.
Little League World Series, year in and year out, this event makes us all smile. And a homer! Oh, go get it, big fella.
What a great time of year. Next Wednesday, we start the Little League World Series. We've almost got our entire field set. Right now, the Metro Region Championship is still in progress. They had some rain earlier today. New York up 5-0 on New Jersey in the 6th inning. 10 teams from the U.S. make the Little League World Series last year. The West team won, and there's a big one tonight out west at 9 Eastern with Southern California and Hawaii. Here in San Bernardino, it is the Mountain Region Championship. The winner of this game moves on to join that list of teams that have already qualified. Just love this time of year, Greg. I mean, this is a little kid's dream, isn't it?
Really is. Yeah, I mean, you've been playing with these same guys and against these same guys for 6 or 7 years. And it culminates in this moment right now when you get to be 12 years old of last chance to get to Williamsport. Summer ends. I can go to school tomorrow, or I can be heading to Pennsylvania for the Little League World Series.
9 of the 12 players on the Utah roster have been playing together for the last 3 years. We've already mentioned the Nevada kids have been together for a while. Boston Wade hits it over to Latalu, calls the pitcher off, and makes the easy play. 1 down quickly.
Just what you want as a pitcher, yeah. Sam. You want that first out. You want a quick out. Your team just got you another run last inning. And so you're going, all right, get to work quick, get quick outs, get my offense back up to the plate.
You also want ice cream if you're in the stands.
Yeah.
We haven't had a day here under 100 degrees. It was 99 a second ago. Garrett is the batter. Maddox Garrett. Garrett looking for his first hit.
That'll work. There you go. I'm going to go baseball. I'm going to go baseball. Ball here, ball here.
Garrett said if he won the lottery, he'd buy a golf cart. I've been so surprised how many of the players this week are golfers.
I agree. Yeah, I thought the funniest thing about his question here was, you know, famous relative.
Let's work together. You're good. You're good. Let's work together. You're all right. You're all right.
Go ahead and finish it.
Yeah, I'm laughing at the umpire going, hey, let's work together here. Let me put the ball into play.
Soranaka's going to throw it down to first. Soranaka has been so good behind the plate for Nevada.
He really has. Really has. Breaking ball in the dirt, perfectly blocked. Knows exactly what he's doing, comes up with it, gets out of the throwing lane, gets out of the running lane, gets clear. I mean, almost textbook. He has been so good this week.
Excellent student as well. His career aspiration is to be an engineer if he doesn't turn pro in baseball. Strike to Doozy Brenton. His real name is Pack, but he goes by Doozy.
Doozy said he wants to be a retired millionaire.
Yeah, he went right past the work thing. But he's another one of the golfers out on this team. In fact, his dream would be to play 18 holes with Steph Curry. Doozy's dad, Mitch, entrepreneur. Mom, Joanne's on the state school board.
Great eye, Dooz. Good eye, buddy.
He's having quite the regional. 5 for 5, a couple of RBIs, batting in the 10-hole.
It's continuous batting order. 12 players bat for both teams. Sometimes you'll put a player down around that 10 spot just to give them almost another leadoff hitter.
Yeah. They've gotten a lot of production out of the bottom of this lineup.
Utah's bats have yet to be impactful. Erickson has locked them down so far. This Utah team scored 35 runs in 2 games. That's off the plate. It'll bounce over to the shortstop. McGee charges and makes the throw. What a defensive play by Russ McGee.
Russ McGee getting it done at shortstop. This play is unbelievable how good it is. Comes in, picks it clean, throw on the run, bang, you're out.
Well, there is quite the history of Little League baseball players fulfilling their dreams and making it all the way to the majors. Pete Alonso is one of them. He was pitching for the Tampa Bay, Florida team back when he was in Little League, and now, of course, a star with the Mets. And, so let's talk a little Sunday night baseball. The series finale of this 3-game set is in Seattle. The Mariners will host Pete Alonso and the resurgent Mets, 7 Eastern. 4 Pacific on ESPN, ESPN Deportes, and ESPN Radio. Our coverage begins at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific with Baseball Tonight, Sunday Night Countdown. Maverick Andrus still on the mound facing Gunnar Godin, who was amazing on the mound yesterday. Helped his team get to this championship.
Here we go, we're rolling.
Godin yesterday as a pitcher only gave up 2 hits, no runs over 6 innings, 5 strikeouts.
Yeah, he was really good, in command of the game, threw a lot of strikes, good breaking ball.
You know, his dad, Chad Godin, who pitched in the majors for over 10 years, won a World Series with the Yankees. He's been hitting .375 this week.
Here you go, man.
He's got great hands. It reflects in his special talents, magic, card tricks, Rubik's Cube. Anything you do with your hands, he's a master.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how he hits today because he's hit well in the tournament. There were days when I was pitching, I just did not have the connection of hitting well.
Takes his ball there, 2-2. There's Chad Godin. Again, Chad is not an official coach, but he influences these pitchers heavily in practice and workout sessions.
I'm sure he throws probably a pretty good BP.
How hard is it, though, Greg, to throw to the little guys? I mean, you have a lot of guys under 5 feet tall.
You know what? It starts getting in your head a little bit, honestly, to throwing BP to the shorter guys. But you're just in there, you just kind of go into dart throwing mode and just trying to give them good BP with a little bit of velocity. Try to get them ready for this.
Well, Godin hit by Anders. That's the first batter we've had hit today. So he'll shake it off and head down to first. Dad's not worried.
Dad's laughing. It's like, oh, you're all right. I've hit you harder than that.
You work for me, I work for you.
With a baseball, just joking.
His little sister Gigi's working on that ice cream sandwich. I'm not sure she knows he's on first. Another gunner. That's become a popular name this year. We've realized among the teams. Gunner Burrick now.
All three innings. Sorry, Sam. All 3 innings now. The lead runner has reached for Nevada and ended up coming around to score.
Pulls it back. Burnick also has been influenced by a major leaguer. As Burnick, the batter, his club baseball coach is Jason Giambi.
That is very cool. Getting to work with Giambi. He could hit some home runs in his time.
Strike 2. A lot of these Nevada baseball players have famous athlete friends. There's a lot of them that live in that Henderson, Nevada area. That's where the Los Angeles or the Las Vegas Raiders training facility is. Beautiful part of Nevada. It's about 15 miles southeast of Las Vegas. So a good spot to retire to.
2-2, fellas.
No outs. Burnick pokes it over to first, and they double him up. Haslam makes the catch and then tags the runner Godin.
Jack Haslam playing behind Godin. You can see it. And so Godin sees this ball in front of him, starts to take off, and realizes that Haslam's right there. Tough read as a base runner. Great play by Jack Haslam to secure the double play.
So Nevada has hit through the entire order. This is the leadoff hitter, Caleb Gomez. And Gomez into center field, where Ezra Bird makes another fantastic catch. We have had some incredible defense in this championship so far. Nevada up 2-0 at the end of the third.
Wyatt Erickson's been getting it done on the mound. Couple of strikeouts, good fastball away there, breaking ball in the dirt. Only walked one. He's had some solid defense behind him. Just been really good. Has been able to scatter that one walk with one error. Those are the only 2 guys that have reached base.
Winner moves on to the Little League World Series. Last year, another team from Henderson, Nevada, the Henderson Little League team, advanced. And Erickson trying to lead the Paseo Verde Little League from Henderson into the Little League World Series. It's remarkable. Nevada lost their opening game of the week, and they've been facing elimination ever since.
Really been a great job of managing. I mean, it's so hard to go through the losers bracket and use up a lot of your pitching, and every day is a do-or-die play. And they've done a nice job to keep Wyatt Erickson ready for this last game.
You okay?
There's a look at manager Adam Johnson. Speaking of the Las Vegas Raiders, he's the assistant equipment manager for the Raiders. In fact, he's had to drive back and forth this week to the training facility since they're in preseason camp. They had a scrimmage last Saturday. After they lost, he had to go work the game.
Hey, great cut.
A lot of the Raiders follow this Little League team. Here's one of them.
Big shout out to you guys. Keep balling. Good luck in the regional tournament. You already know what time it is. I'm repping.
Max Crosby, that's a good one.
Great eye, baby, great eye.
Good stop by Soranaka behind the plate, 2-2.
2-2. The hard work showing off, babe. Love it.
That'll work. Get down.
And nice catch by Caleb Gomez. He is a vacuum cleaner out there.
He has been so good this week. Good piece of hit, and Ozaka getting the fastball down out of the zone, drives it to right center. You can see Caleb Gomez shaded just a little bit over there. Great route, catches it on the run, and making it look so easy.
Well, we saw Eli Platt earlier in the game. This is Carter. In fact, Eli's on deck. Carter bats 12th, and his brother Eli is the leadoff batter. Carter, the younger of the two, he's 11.
Let's go, Carter.
Their mom, Carly, ran in the 2008 Olympic trials. Dad, James, is an attorney.
Hey, good try, Carter. Good try.
I got you, baby. Here you go. Here you go.
Hey, go fight out there.
There's mom, Carly Platt.
I like the thought right there. You know, I mean, everybody's written that this kid's lightning on the bases. Well, you got 0-1, you foul one off, and then you try to lay down a drag bunt.
Atalu flips it over to Erickson for the second out.
Just textbook baseball by Nevada. Ground ball, Erickson knows you got to get over and cover on the ground ball to the right side.
Oh, you killed me.
Especially against a speedy Carter Platt.
Come on, baby.
Keep in mind, though, this Utah team, they came in hitting .578 this week. They scored 35 runs in 2 games. They're always a danger to get hot. So their leadoff batter, Eli Platt, over to third. Oliver Johnson makes the play. And again, 3 up, 3 down. Girls have been a part of Little League now for 50 years. The first Little League Softball World Series was back in 1974. It's going on right now as well. And there have been several girls to play in the Little League Baseball World Series. None more famous than Monet Davis, who was part of it back in 2014. 22 girls have played in Williamsport entering this season. So join Little League this year as we celebrate 50 years of girls in the Little League program. Learn more about Girls with Game 50. See how you can get involved at littleleague.org/GWG50. Speaking of softball, Little League Softball World Series taking place over in Greenville, North Carolina. The North Carolina team from Pitt County beating Mexico today, and Pennsylvania getting past the Philippines. So an all-American matchup, Pennsylvania, North Carolina coming up. Back here in San Bernardino, Nevada leading Utah. Utah has not lost this week. And Russ McGee up to bat. McGee pop fly out to right field, and Garrett makes the play. Wyatt Erickson. Erickson, the pitcher that we've been marveling at for Nevada. On the mound. He's retired 7 in a row. He's got a no-hitter going. Threw a no-hitter earlier this year. That was in the state championship game against Reno. So could history be repeating itself? At bottom of the 4th right now.
He's been throwing really well. I mean, the one thing this Nevada team has done has been pitching. And once they got into the losers bracket, the last 2 games they've had.
Check that out, would you?
And Tuesday and Thursday were both shutouts.
Yesterday they played in the heat of the day and beat Colorado 4-0.
2 balls, 1 strike. Play. Ball.
Erickson takes the ball when he's not playing baseball. Wyatt says he can beat most people in ping pong. I bet there's some wicked ping pong games that go on in Williamsport.
I got to believe so, yeah. It's a really cool little situation at Al Houghton with the cabins out behind right field, where all the players stay. 1 or 2 coaches stay with them in there. And I'm sure they got a pool out behind it. It's got to be a cool situation where there's some games going on.
3 region championships are played here on this field. The West, the Northwest, and the Mountain region. The West Championship coming up tonight at 9 Eastern. Southern California, the defending Little League World Series champions, will be taking on Hawaii, which has quite a history in this event as well. Going to stay up and watch that one.
Yeah, a couple of juggernauts in the West Division.
Check swing there from Erickson. Fouls it off. He stays alive with a full count.
Same thing, 3-2, all right?
Erickson's making Andrews throw a lot of pitchers in this at bat. Going to that rosin bag again. We haven't had a day under 100 degrees Fahrenheit this week.
Good at bat going on right here. Erickson spoiling a couple of good pitches, and Andrus is just pumping high-level fastballs in the zone.
As a pitcher, though, Greg, can that start to get under your skin a little bit? You have to be disciplined here.
Absolutely. Yeah, I start getting a little annoyed the more balls you foul off.
Doesn't foul this one off. Diving grab by Platt. Couldn't make the throw. But what a stop by the shortstop, Eli Platt. And Erickson is safely on. That'll be a single.
It's a great all-around at bat. Erickson spoiling a bunch of pitches. Andrus throwing strikes. And then shortstop Platt lays out, comes up from his back leg, throws it across the diamond, just not in time.
Here we go, buddy.
So the coach's son, Oliver Johnson, steps up to bat now. Oliver, good friends with a lot of those Las Vegas Raiders that his dad works for. You got to love it when a kid's favorite movie is Miracle.
Yeah.
What a class.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. I would probably put that one up there if that was my fill-in spot.
Oliver is also an actor and a lyricist. He writes his own raps and lyrics to songs. He's been in a lot of different theater productions.
And he can hit a baseball really well.
He can. He is 8 of 12 this week in San Bernardino. He's done everything but hit a home run.
Yeah, a couple of doubles, a triple. It's 3 for 3 yesterday to lead this offense.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 out, 1 on for Nevada here in the bottom of the 4th. They lead 2-0 in this Mountain Region Championship. Nice pitch.
Stay here, man. You gotta stay with me. Stay with me. 2-2. That was in the zone, babe. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Love this home plate umpire. Just talking to the kids, letting them know what's going on. Hey, don't get too far out of the box. Stay with me. Keeping this game moving. I like that. I like their communication. You know, he's letting them know where the pitch was right after the call. He's right on it. He's been engaging. All volunteer umpires.
telling the catcher exactly what the deal was with that pitch. Said it was down, full count.
A close pitch, but he was right on it. Didn't flinch.
This will be the 60th pitch coming for Andrus. That is smash. Platt grabs it, makes the easy throw over to second. They don't turn the double. Two down.
The key to a good Little League defense is having a great shortstop, and Eli Platt has been just that. This ball is blistered. Goes to the backhand, comes up, knows exactly what he's doing. He's got the quick short out to his middle infield partner, Boston Wade.
Latalu steps up to try to get this rally going for Nevada. They've got 1 on, 2 outs. They're up 2-0. Good stop by Manamaluma behind the plate. Talu again. His uncle was Tony Salida, the first Samoan Major League Baseball player in history. Played in the majors from 1968 to 1979. Then went to Japan and played. Since then, there have been several other Samoan players, but he was the first. And now his nephew trying to carry this Samoan baseball legacy forward. He's got a couple of uncles that are famous choreographers as well. A lot of talent in the Latalu family. And Noah draws the walk. There's his family watching under the tent. Got to get yourself a good tent here.
Absolutely. Get there early, get that tent up, get yourself out of the sun. Also, you don't have to worry about foul balls.
Yeah, that's true. No humidity out here, so if you can just get in the shade, feels a lot better. Parker Soranaka up to bat, the catcher. Soranaka swings on the first pitch, goes right to Lyle, and Lyle makes the easy throw to first. So Utah gets out of a jam. Nevada leaves 2 on. Well, this Utah team has 2 more at-bats potentially. They just have not been as lethal today, Greg, as they have been the rest of the week.
Yeah, I mean, you can see their first 2 games, 35 runs, 37 hits. And I like to attribute a little bit of it. I mean, Wyatt Erickson's been really good. He's been stifling these guys back-to-back 3 up, 3 down innings. Scattered only just a walk and an error, and the error was on himself. So defense has been solid. Been shutting this offense down. It's been dominant.
And this Nevada team is game tough. This is their 5th game of the week. Utah has not played since Tuesday. They won their first 2 games quickly. Coach Anders trying to get this team fired up and finish strong here. Top of the 5th in this 6th inning game. Ezra Bird, the batter.
Hey, great read.
There you go.
We're starting to see some of this in the major leagues when they get to the playoffs, and a team has a bye in the first round, so they end up not playing for a week. And we saw a couple of them last year go out. Baltimore goes out early, doesn't hit, and there is something to be said about playing every day and getting at bats and reps versus 3 days of rest.
Be driving hot, something hard.
They have not hit a ball out of the infield yet. And another strike out rung up for Erickson.
You just got Soranaka's just setting up off the plate, and Erickson is painting the corners. I mean, that's just perfect. Your catcher gives you a good target, about 5-6 inches off the plate. You hit the glove. These hitters are starting to get a little bit more aggressive, knowing that hey, we're down to 5 outs. We got to get something done, and they're swinging the bat.
Anderson, the batter, he's
taking advantage.
Anderson's got the only home run that this Utah team has hit.
I love one on that. Let's go. Be ready, bet.
As many runs as they've scored this week, they haven't been hitting the long ball except for Andrus. Here's that home run. Oh, hold on just a second. Get back to it. 1-2.
Just a nice changeup, fastball away off the plate. Then he goes with a changeup, diving down out of the zone. You can see Soranaka giving him a high target.
Soranaka's only 4 feet 10 inches tall. He was standing up to give him that target.
Yeah, that's not going to get a call from the home plate umpire if the catcher's standing up.
Yeah, the umpire, Steve Tignor, telling batter, good take. Soranaka, your eyes just go right to him.
Look at him getting over there, giving a good target, just a little off the plate.
What a pitch.
We talked about Soranaka getting out there, giving a good target. Boom. I paint the target. Hey, you're going to call that a strike, right? Turns around and points at the umpire. You got to call that a strike.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
We learned early to wait on Steve Tignor, the home plate umpire's call. He likes to give that dramatic effect on the third strike.
Yeah, but that was just funny. Soranaka pops up real quick. He goes, all right, he hasn't called it yet. Turns around, looks at him. He's like, you're going to call that, and points. So good.
Manamaluma, the batter, trying to get something started here for Utah in the top of the 5th. And based on what we've learned about this young man, he might be the guy to get it going. He is as competitive and tough as they come.
2 strikes, no.
He loves these situations, loves to compete. Erickson's just mixing up pitches, hitting spots, working fast, too, so his defense continues to be engaged.
Erickson going to bring Soranaka out.
Yeah, just trying to get on the same page. You know, get with your catcher, 0-2. Hey, you know what? This kid can hit. This is a big spot in the game right here. Where do we want to go? Let's see if they go way away. They got him chasing a fastball away in the 2nd inning. Go back out there, try it again.
Grounder over to second. Brennick makes the play. So Utah still has not hit the ball out of the infield. Erickson with a no-hitter going right now. Walks it off in the 7th. And it is going, gone! A grand slam! We're in the regional stage of the tournament, and this is the championship of the Mountain Region. The winner moves on to the Little League World Series, which will start next Wednesday. Utah came into this game undefeated, having scored 35 runs in 2 games. But Nevada has had the better of Utah so far, and we head to the bottom of the 5th with Nevada up 2-0. Andrus on the mound for Utah. The batter is Big Bomb Dom Leno. Leno tripled in his last at bat.
You can see they're trying to work him in. Every big power hitter I've ever faced, you have to work them in. Leno calls timeout. Trying to catch his breath for a split second. 0-2 count. 2 fastballs in. Trying to get him to speed up his bat and then start working away.
It's the second time through the batting order for Nevada.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And a strikeout for Andrus.
Good pitch.
Anderson's done a really nice job as well. Scattered a couple runs on just, that triple by Leno, but this one he gets back to it. Good fastball, a couple fastballs in, goes fastball down and away, paints it for a strikeout.
Nevada fans hoping they're going to be heading to Williamsport. Utah still will have something to say about it, though. Jimmy Foss, who had an RBI earlier in the game. Foss, it's into CrossFit. These guys are fit. In fact, he's on his school's cross-country team. Foss puts it on the ground. Lyle playing in. Good play. 2 down.
Both these third basemen have been really good. Directs Lyle over there. Up on the grass, trying to take away the bunt. It's the one hop. Makes that play look routine.
Andrus has given up just 4 hits today, but his team down 2-0. And Luke Lentz, who struck out in his first at bat, up there again to try to get something started here for Nevada. Lentz sends it up the middle. Platt makes the play. So the season coming down to this last at bat for Utah. Winner moves on to Williamsport.
We've talked about how dominant the Utah offense has been. One way to combat it is dominant pitching. Wyatt Erickson has been on the mark, painting fastballs away, curveballs in the dirt, 4 punch-outs, only 1 walk, and he scattered that 1 walk with 1 error. He has been phenomenal. 41 strikes to only 19 balls, and you can see the zeros. I'm not going to say it.
There have been no flyouts today. A ball has not left the infield that has been pitched by Erickson. All ground outs. Season comes down to this moment for Utah. Their final chance to catch Nevada. Jack Haslam, the batter.
Hey, great eye, baby, great eye. Hey, boy. Hey, be ready.
There's not one guy on the field that does not know what's going on right now. This defense is on high alert. They are going to be laying out for everything.
Haslam, a chopper. Got him. What a play by Russ McGee. Rifles it to first.
So good. You can see this ball gets over Erickson's head, and there's a sigh of just like, oh no. But when you got a shortstop like McGee, comes across, cuts it off on the run, perfect strike.
Were you in my mind there, Greg? Because that was my reaction. And nothing against Utah, but you just hate to see him lose that no-hitter on that chopper.
Yeah, that would have been one of those where if he does not field it cleanly, you cannot give him an error. And so it was just an unbelievable play, and he made it look so routine.
Drex Lyle hits it right at Berenick. 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Erickson will face Carson Smith. Nevada 1 out away from going back to the Little League World Series.
I mean, Erickson, that's just a perfect pitch call. Every hitter wants to be aggressive in these moments. They want to break up what's going on. They want to get on base, get something started for offense. He spins a first pitch breaking ball, takes advantage of the hitter's aggression.
0-2, 2 outs, top of the 6th. The Little League World Series on the line.
Great job, Parker.
See, Soranaka sets up way off the plate for a fastball away. This has been Erickson's bread and butter.
Now they're going to say it hit him. Carson Smith will go to first as Erickson hit his back foot with that pitch before it hit the bat, and we're going to have a conversation here.
Going to come up. I'd probably ask for a review, to be honest with you. It wasn't real clear. I mean, just the way it came off and then it hit the catcher. I saw it, but chance. 0-2 breaking ball at the back foot.
Yeah, it did. Smith right away said, yeah, that hit me. So we're just putting a pause on the drama here.
Oh, it's so deflating. You got 0-2. You've had thrown some couple of curveballs that have gotten swings and misses, so you're going, I'm going to go back to it. You just pull this good breaking ball down and in. See a little bit of deflation from Erickson after that, going, oh, man, I had 0-2. I had my pitch.
First batter he's hit. And they are challenging this. You get unlimited successful challenges in Little League. Only 2 times can you be wrong. It's the first challenge we've had today. And it comes with the game hanging in the balance here with 2 outs in the top of the 6th.
It brings up one of their hot guys for Utah, Boston Wade, 5 for 7 on the tournament, 3 RBI. I'm just looking at it from the Utah side. I need somebody on base. I got to get a little bit of traffic going on.
What should Soranaka be telling his pitcher right now?
Oh, I'm sure they're kind of sitting there going, you know, you had him on that breaking ball. I thought it was a good pitch. You know, he got lucky. Let's refocus on this guy. A little bit of a conversation. How are we going to get him out? Keeping your pitcher a little loose. That doesn't seem to be a problem for Wyatt Erickson. He seemed to be pretty loose the whole game.
As we expected, the call is confirmed. Erickson still with the no-hitter intact. Smith is at first, the base runner for Utah. The tying run is at the plate, Boston Wade. Wade up the middle. The stuff dreams are made of. Wyatt Erickson has thrown a no-hitter to send his team to the Little League World Series. The state of Nevada going back-to-back to Williamsport.
How about sending your team to Williamsport with a no-hitter? I mean, I don't know if it could get any better than that. Erickson was really, really good. Russ McGee on that last play saved the no-hitter. He really did. He laid out, took it himself, gets to second base for the force out. And this Utah team has nothing to be ashamed of. They've been absolutely dominant. Just ran into a red-hot Wyatt Erickson.
So Nevada wins it. Let's check out Wyatt Erickson's day.
Yes, he was great. Fastballs away, breaking balls down out of the zone. He and Soranaka working on that fastball just off the plate. Absolutely perfection. And then this shortstop. How about that? To save a no-hitter and to send your team to Williamsport, you get the opportunity to lay out behind the bag and get the last out.
And Wyatt Erickson, his second no-hitter in a championship this season. He threw a no-hitter against Reno in the Nevada State Championship game. Wow. So Nevada, who faced elimination in 4 straight games, is the champion of the Mountain Region.
I mean, they did it from all different angles. The game 1, they beat Wyoming with 24 runs scored. And then after that, their pitching staff does not give up a run. 3 straight shutouts by Nevada to send them to Williamsport.
Against a Utah team that had scored 35 runs in 2 games. And today they could not get the ball out of the infield against Erickson.
I mean, that's another thing you just rarely see, as well as a no-hitter. They didn't get a ball. The outfield didn't make a play.
So the man of the moment, Wyatt Erickson, is joining us right now. Wyatt, good job, buddy.
Thank you.
I gotta ask you this question. What was going through your mind in that 6th inning?
Oh, just keep throwing strikes, keep doing what I was doing, and then just having a great time after we win.
Hey, how'd you feel, Wyatt? This is Greg Olson. How'd you feel? You had the second to last hitter, 0-2 count, had him in a great spot, and you hit him with a breaking ball. Was there any deflation, or were you just right back to business?
Right back to business.
Hey, Wyatt, I want to ask you about your catcher, Parker Soranaka, because you guys seem to work so well together. How much does he mean to you?
He means a lot to me. He's probably one of my favorite catchers. Actually, my favorite catcher that I've ever thrown to.
All right, one more for you, Wyatt. All right, that last ground ball goes by the mound. Are you cringing, or did you know that your shortstop, McGee, was going to be there and make a play?
I was both, because I knew he was a really good shortstop, and then I knew he was going to make the play, but at the same time, I was nervous because, yeah.
You look like a base hit up the middle.
Wyatt, what are you looking forward to most in Williamsport? I hear you're a pretty good ping pong player.
Yeah, very good.
All right, Wyatt, go celebrate with your team. You just impressed the entire nation, and good luck in the Little League World Series.
Back-to-back championship games, 0 hits. Back-to-back
Congrats,
championship
Wyatt.
games, 0 hits.
That's right.
Well done.
You a no-hitter in the state championship as well. So Wyatt Erickson, a moment he will never forget. And neither will these young men from Henderson, Nevada. The final at bat, giving Erickson the no-hitter and sending Nevada to the Little League World Series. For Greg Olson and our entire hardworking crew behind the scenes, I'm Sam Gore. What a great way to end the Mountain Region.